In today's video, I am going to be breaking down some of the easiest basketball plays that you can run with your team. Let's get down, let's check these out. This is going to be quick and very easy, something that even the youngest of players can run. Really quickly, if you want a very easy offense, make sure to go check out my complete guide to the 5-out offense that is down in the description below. So we're going to start in the 5-out offense. Now, normally coaches will run with the point guard up at the point. This would be the point right here. However, I want to try and run him in this play off of the wing. The wing, also known as the 45, is these spots on the court right there. First, what I want to do is to have player 1, he is going to dribble down and do a dribble handoff with player 5. Player 5 will get that ball, player 1 is going to roll off towards that rim, and player 5 is going to be dribbling up towards that wing. While all of this is happening, at the exact same time, we're going to have a staggered screen away for player 4. While this is all happening, player 4 is going to be getting himself open for potentially a 3-point shot, or we can have a pass down to player 1 as well. Now, the nice thing with this set play is these players can very easily fill back out into that 5-out, where you can run the next simple play, which is a read and react style 5-out. So now player 5, if he makes that pass, he can also pass to player 1, or he can even drive to the rim. When any of these things happen, we're going to go through each of the options. If player 5 passes to 4, he can either cut to the rim, set a screen for player 4, or he can set a screen away for player 1. If he attacks the rim, now he needs to kick that ball out to one of these players out on the perimeter, and then he has to fill out. So if he passes out towards that right side, he needs to fill out to the left. If he passes out to the left side, he needs to fill out to the right. Or you can run it different ways as well. This is just the easiest way to explain for kids. If instead he passes to player 1, he can set a screen for player 1, he can attack the rim or cut to the rim, or he can set a screen away for player 4. These are the multiple options that you will have. Now, you're not going to go and teach the team all of these options at once. You're going to teach them something simple, like drive and kick. Player 5 kicks the ball to player 1. All of these guys will then fill, and he then fills out towards that corner, and everyone fills up. You can also only just teach them one thing at a time, where now if player 4 passes to player 2, player 4 could cut. That means that player 1 can lift, and player 4 then fills out. So all of these players move like this. It's very simple, very easy to run with younger players. If instead we have a pass to the corner, now what we would do is either cut or screen away or screen 4. So let's say it's going to be the same everywhere, so it doesn't necessarily matter where you pass to. If player 4 was to pass to player 2 and he screened for player 2, player 2 will then attack the rim, player 4 will roll off, and now we have the opportunity, because player 1 would be lifting, to pass to player 1, pass to player 4, and player 2 could also score himself. That's one of the multiple options that you would have in this simple offense. This is just kind of a read and react. You have 3 options. Pick one of the options, go and set a screen or cut or whatever. And by doing this, basically what you are doing is essentially setting your team up for success and being able to make decisions for themselves. While I may post a lot of set plays, I like the motion style, read and react style better to teach for younger players, because now when it comes to this style offense, they're going to be able to think for themselves. Another option that I like is the 4-out motion or 4-out read and react motion offense. Now, this may not be a true read and react, but I still like it. So how I would run this is player 1 right here, he is the point guard. If he says 4, that means that we are running 4-out, and the high post player needs to be a center in the high post. Now, after player 1 calls 4, player 5 makes the first decision on this offense. He is either going to set a screen for player 1. This is going to be a very simple screen and roll. He can set the pin down screen for player 4 to cut off and attack that high post Player 5 will then pop out, and we will have multiple options to pass to. Player 5 could also set a screen for player 2 who can cut down middle, and then player 5 will pop out for that 3-point shot option. The other option is, instead of setting a screen on this side, if he was to set a total back screen, that should be the sign for player 2 to cut, player 1 to attack early and fast, but this is not necessarily a screen. This is going to be a ghost screen. So he's going to fake this screen, and then he's going to pop out towards the point. With player 1 attacking hard, now this is going to give the option for player 1 to either score himself past to player 2 or to kick out to player 5. This is kind of a little bit harder to run, but ghost screens are fun to run with younger players. You can also run a ghost screen in the 5-out, and I kind of like it as well. So with player 5 setting a fake ghost screen, he's not even going to set that screen. He's just going to run past player 1. He's going to then pop out towards that 3-point line, and player 1 is going to pass that ball back to player 5 for the 3-point shot. I hope that these plays help your team win more games. Make sure to go check out the complete guide to the 5-out offense that is down in the description below. And if you're a coach that wants your shooting guard to become better, make sure to go check out the shooting guard ultimate blueprint that is down in the description below, because that is going to make your players much smarter as well. Anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed today's video.